Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome back to my totally inappropriate Stellaris game. I am the Consentical Unity, trying hard to take over this section of space, and I have noticed that on my western border, I have 3 worlds up for grabs in Eshmiko. And I have the Otaku 2 jumps away from it. If I want that territory, I'm gonna have to do some planning. I'm going to have to be careful, and I'm going to have to move as quickly as I can. I'm gonna need some coffee for this. Okay. And I'm back, and I've had some thoughts. So they're a star empire, hegemonic imperialists, and they're not particularly thrilled with me, but they're also not openly hostile. So, unidentified empire. You know what? Let's trade. Let's have some communications. Oh, it's my sworn enemies. It's the tentacle monster despoilers. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm the Consenticles. They are the tentacle monsters. I make sure I consent before I do anything terrible. They just do whatever the hell they want. They are the Despoilers, my mortal sworn enemy in this universe. Their home world is hentai. Mine is kink. There's a difference. I bring greetings from Warlord Audrey 2. Yes, I did make a Little Shop of Horrors reference. The undisputed ruler of the tentacle monster despoilers. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. Yeah, you know what? We could learn much from each other. For example, I am going to... Let's see here, I'm going to close borders. And... how mean do I have to be to rival you? Not quite mean enough. Can I insult you yet? No. But they hate the Otaku. Excellent. That's a good way for me. So, what I'm going to do is... Oh, they're Void Dwellers. Fascinating. If I can rival them... Yeah, you're slavers and... barbaric despoilers, all kinds of terrible things. You're a bandit kingdom, so you're just going to be a thorn in my side, literally. But if I can rival you, the Otaku will like me more, which will keep the Otaku from becoming my enemies. I wish I had not poured all of my diplomats into being friends with these dudes, because I have to wait 10 years for the diplomats to be freed up again. Oh, I don't think it's a full 10 years. But still. Unable to reassign them for 360. What is that, days? Or months? Probably days. It's probably per year. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so, as soon as these guys are available again, I am going to move them. I wonder, do I have the ability to... Nope. Okay, so we know that's happening. Meanwhile, I would like to give you things. For example, I have a bunch of energy credits. I also have a bunch of minerals. And did I mention I have a bunch of food? Yeah. There we go. Take a bunch of food, energy, and some minerals. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright.
System survey complete.
They like me a bit more now. Their opinion on me is 110. My people still do not like them at all. So I love this. Oh, goodness. Because of their slavery policy, because they're an authoritarian empire. Authoritarians do have their slave policy defaulted to open. So, gosh, I've got 3 races that are all slavers. I am not cool with that. Okay, if I can get them to like me, then that'll be good. Alright. See, this is where things get a little bit exciting. We have some strategy on the board. We've got 2 groups that I am absolutely gonna... I will absolutely go to war with the tentacle monster despoilers. That there is no question that will happen at some point, unless the Otaku beats the crap out of them for me. Now the Praku, I would like to not go to war with, but it's very likely they will eventually force me into some kind of conflict. That's why I've got this star base that I'm building up right here. As a matter of fact, you know what? This trade hub should be gun batteries. We're just gonna... Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Oh, hey, archaeology. We have managed to extract some data fragments from the particularly well-preserved Baul biocomputer fossil. This 10 million year old relic appears to contain pedagogical information intended for immature members of the species. That's a fantastic way of saying it's teaching young. Not yet ready to receive the full range of the hive mind's neural connection, young Baul, or saplings, were introduced to growth techniques, horticulture, and nutrition in a more curated experience. That's adorable. These findings suggest Baul's society prized terrestrial landscaping and ecosystem management, and were also highly dependent upon it for their survival. Okay. My wife would be thrilled. Alright, so... There we go. I've got one big burly friendly, which is great. I don't have to compete with them for any of this. I've got one grand friendly here, one potential friendly, and one absolute tyranny and another possible tyranny, so... Yeah, 574, and then this is also at... Yeah, so we've got like a little over a K. We have 1.2k power here, 1.3k power. That's good. If there are any more issues, I can build some more of these. Fortunately, I still have this trade deal going on, so I'm still getting an additional 8 alloys from this guy that no longer likes me much. Yep, okay, with the one diplomat over here, he's keeping the plus 200, so he technically still likes me. Okay, so the energy grid will, let's see here, it'll increase... Energy credits from technicians increase by 15%. So this entire brick here of energy will go up 15%. You always have to do the one. Oh, hey! Negotiations for appointing a new master are on our way. Or underway, rather. Let's see here, they've got those. Plenty of jobs.
Research complete.
There we go, even more energy. We're up to plus 74 a tick. Alright, I am going to go with red lasers. We now have all, like, military stuff here, so I'm going to finally start on growing my military a little bit. Oh, hey! Our society research is finally underway. Pause. So, our new leader was previously an envoy to Kink. Okay, so that's fine. So a diplomat has become our new ruler, our new master. And he's into pop growth and happiness. Yeah, that's good. Now, under normal circumstances, the old leader would then come down here, but the problem is the very first leader that you begin with is never going to become an actual character. Once they are replaced for the first time, they just go away. So, while Partner Pleaser was an absolutely marvelous leader, he is gone. He shall never be seen again. Take our head off to the Master Partner Pleaser. Quophilia is gonna get a civilian industries because we are running low on consumer goods. So that will raise that. And then what we're gonna do here, we're going to push the colony designation. And we're going to change that into an industrial world. This will give us plus 25% to factory build speed and minus 20% artisan upkeep. So yeah.
Research complete.
Hey, pop growth speed is up 10%. Oh look, regenerative hulls.
Construction complete.
Oh, I really need the gene clinic. Okay. Gene clinics are something you should get as fast as you possibly can. It does a whole bunch of things that are really, really good. First of all, it gives us plus 8 to...
Research complete.
Pause. It gives us plus 8 to annuities, which is good for our planets. We don't have to worry about putting a bunch of stuff there. It gives us plus 10% to growth. Annuities. Amenities. So, gene clinics give us plus 8 amenities and plus 10% to pop growth speed. And those two things are excellent. I will put them on every single one of my worlds. Meanwhile, we also got mining subsidies. That's good. You know, under normal circumstances, I would just keep building up my economy, but I am going to... I gotta make sure that these big burly neighbors I have do not see me as a weakling, otherwise they will attack. So, even though it's not normal for me, I am going to do a round of let's get bigger guns. Oh, goodness. See, you can see they're already expanding right here. Oh gosh, there's more of these things? So this whole section here must have been another empire at some point. Okay, so they're going to take this, then I will take this, and hopefully I will take this before they do, or I will be very annoyed. Gosh, I wish there was something I could do to get more influence. There really isn't. I can only wait. Yep, they got it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat them. Well, it depends on what they decide to do. If they decide to keep going south and just grab this, there's nothing I can do to stop them. Okay, I'm going to put them on auto. It is time for this scientist to start... we're going to start checking out our anomalies. Alright. Oh, hey.
Goberstool with Thomas Potter.
Yes. Diplomats. Alright, my diplomats are over here now.
System survey complete.
You... Can I make a rival of you yet? No? Well then, guess what?
Construction complete.
We are going to harm relations. You know, I just thought of something. Oh, my diplomatic style is still expansionist. Well, that's fine for right now. Ugh. Eventually it'll become cooperative, and I will
New frontiers
be...
established.
But I cannot harm relationships with a cooperative mindset. So I have to use my expansionist to make sure I get good and pissy with these guys. And then I will be able to do... Yeah. Alright, move it. Alright, my colony has been established over here. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Alright, the Shattered. Biocomputer Remnant. The discovery of another ancient biocomputer remnant has yielded further insight into this plantoid hive mind's history. The Baul appear to have originated from a single planet, its location unknown, as mere plant life. Prehistoric Baul were all clones from their parent plants, and gradually developed the capacity for hive consciousness over millions of years and slow, peaceful growth on their homeworld. It's really cool. And that's going to continue. Okay. Meanwhile, we have another tradition. Alright, discovery. By adopting this, my anomaly research speed goes up by 20%. By getting to boldly go, my survey speed increases. By getting databank uplinks, my research vessels can hang out around my worlds, and give them plus 10% to research by assisting them. This over here is a science division. Research alternatives increase by 1, and scientist level cap increased by 2. This one right here gives me additional leader experience and leadership cap across the board. Faith in science. All of my research pops give me plus 20% research. I mean, it's like, I've got to do this one. And then once I finish it, research speed by 10% increases across the board. Yeah, it's like, of course I'm taking discovery. The path is always expansion followed by discovery, and then after that it kind of frees up a little bit. If I'm starting to get into fights, I'll take supremacy for the additional firepower. But right now we just got to keep on doing what we're doing. See, now that I've got this over here, oh, let me, yes, the Proku. Set rights. Alright, you guys are getting full citizenship. Your living standard is the same as mine. Soldiers only. Nope, full military service. Colonization allowed. No population controls. Migration controls. We're going to do no migration controls. The Praku on my areas are going to be full citizens. They're going to have all the rights everyone else does, because they're absolutely fantastic. One more. Alright, so I put a couple diplomats here. I still have one there. I still have some there. I've got that there. Okay.
Wait, Oklam.
Okay, so we've got one there, two there. I really don't need them there. You know what? I think I'm going to take one of these guys and put him over here. Alright, unpause. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Jop 4. As best as you can tell, the creatures feed off of rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Intriguing. +3 to minerals. See, that's the nice thing about all the anomalies that they're going to go around, is they're going to make it so that all these worlds will have additional cool things available. Yep, there we go. So this place will be mine. Hopefully, I can also get this place down here, because that's 5 worlds. This whole thing, so that's a whole bunch of worlds. It's 9 worlds, if I can get all of it. I mean, if I do that, I'm then going to just turtle up and, you know, defend my borders. Now, as you can see here, this is a very clumsy area to have to protect. This is where your choke points come in. If I had been able to get this choke point here, I could have claimed all this territory, just built 1 star base and been done with it. However, we're currently competing for this territory over here. And so...
Anomaly found.
Oh, that's nice. So even if the best happens, and I'm able to claim this and this, that's 1, 2, 3 locations that they can come pouring into my territory. So the best thing I can do there is to create alliances with the Moe, the Otaku, the majestic Otaku Empire, the Moe, so that we don't have to fight each other, and I don't have to spend resources protecting my borders. Because I only have the ability to make 4 star bases right now. I have a star base capacity to a 4 right now. And the 2 that I currently have, I've got the 1 here on my home world, which will always be there, and then I've got the Praku
Construction complete.
defense platform. Ooh, what does he got here? Look at that. He has 957 fleet power. He's already got his blue lasers. Oh, so everything is this 1 class. Alright, so he already has Sentinel defense. This is going to make it so that any missile ships I have are not going to be as effective. Minus 75% armor damage.
Construction complete.
Well, with that in mind, all these missiles that I've got, he's already figuring out how to counter them. I'm gonna have to keep these the way they are right now. I just do not have the ability to continue upgrading.
Anomaly found.
Alright. Ooh, we discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in orbit around Agelamatophilia. Sublight vessel was built by an unknown culture and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely a meteoroid, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Though the technology of the ship is severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering designs and choices, which gives me plus 150 to engineering research. Well, we're going to swing back in this direction. This guy is going to build up all of my infrastructure. Counter in Patheria. Oh, good. Hey. Look at that. It is an opportunity to get some more influence, and fast. How much do I need? I need 30. So, if I'm able to get the influence boost from this one race that I'm currently learning their language, that'll give me what I need to get this. Oh, this is going to be close. Come on. Familiar Shrine. Oh, Most of the asteroids have been laser chiseled with great precision into the likeness of a small concentrical temple or large shrine. A shrine to the Untold, a great destroyer deity of old concentrical faiths. The temple has been tumbling through the quiet of space for longer than we have been capable of spaceflight, which is disturbing at best, terrifying at worst. Naturally, the science officers urges us to seek for more stellar objects that match the characteristics of this space temple, and has uploaded a likely list of candidates in a nearby systems to the situational log. Well, if I say no, so, you know, it's best to, if we did not let sleeping dogs lie, that's the end of it, or I can look, then a looking we shall go, which creates shrines to the old gods event chain, which I'm going to do. Alright, so if we go up here, shrines to the old gods, track all. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well then, what are you doing right now? Oh, well, you're checking things out. Okay. You're going to go there, and then I'm going to have to tell you to actually do a thing. Okay. So we're going to take this science vessel over here, and we're just going to knock out that chain real quick. Unpause. 18 remaining. Who are you? Oh, there's a fungus among us. I encountered another. The old gods approaching the benefactress. The longshore drifter has entered the Thuban system, and its crews report that a stellar object not unlike the Shrine of the Untold is indeed in orbit. Let us investigate. Oh, there it is. Get on over there and research. Also, we have another alien to research. You know, how close am I to figuring out this habitable world survey? 1? Oh, I don't think this is ever going to be finished. Yep, because these don't count as habitable worlds, even though they technically are. They should all count, but... C'est la vie. I can't have everything be perfect. Okay, unpause.
Research complete.
Oh, blue laser is complete. Alright. Oh, I could increase my archaeology skill, or I could get a fusion power, or I can get moat stabilization, which gives me access to volatile moats. Yes, absolutely. Oh, I want the gene clinics, but I have all these things I gotta do first. Alright. Okay, hentai. Declare rivalry. Baka! Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Alright, so we are both rivals of you now. So now I get more. And... how close are we? Oh, 2 more. Come on, end of the month.
Handshake protocols activated.
That's great, I don't care yet. Oh,
They can talk.
yes.
And they want to talk to us.
Okay, now I can do things. Now that I don't need it anymore, here's 70 influence. Who are you? Oh, you're also you're fanatic egalitarians. I'm an egalitarian, that's great. And you're materialists, that's good. The erudite explorers. Greetings from the Ogi Nolox Republican planets. Chancellor Pugleash, Yes, because of course you are. Is our elected representative. Oh, that means you're probably a democracy. Well, of course, it even says direct democracy. Right. But, in truth, all citizens have a voice in our government. We strive to better ourselves through technology and desire and hope that you will respect this. Of course. We are going to be good friends.
Gobble.
Absolutely, I'll have a commercial pact with you. Okay. Now that So here's what's happened. Now that we have mutual rivals, that's a plus 50 to both of us for liking each other. So, the Majestic Otaku are going to like me a whole bunch more now because we have mutual enemies. I'm not sure I really want to do all the non-aggression and research with them because it's just going to cost a whole bunch of influence, and I need that influence. I need to expand at this point. So, now that I've got that going, who's this new bud? Where is this new bud? Pause. There you are. Oh, how cute. You're right down here. Improve relations. Alright, well this dude here no longer needs to be going after the tentacle monsters. We'll just improve relations with you. So, improvement, 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 do not care. That's good. I actually have, whenever I discover who this guy is, I'll have one more diplomat that I'll be able to send over there. So, now that that is a thing... where is it? At some point I'm going to switch to cooperative diplomatic weight, improved employee relations, minus border friction. I still need, let's see here, outpost construction cost and colony development. I'm going to keep the expansionist for now because I am still doing that. Plus it causes my colonies to improve a little bit more. Okay. If I start getting some problems with border friction, I can always turn that off and just go cooperative. But I still want all this. I'm still expanding in this direction. And I still need to fill these borders. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. These are 2 tomb worlds, Ruinous Core and Lost Encampment. Okay. I need some names. Alright, how big are you guys? Yeah. We'll just call this... Call this Yif. This would be... Yif Core. This one can be... Yif Encampment. And, I'm going to make that. I'm going to colonize this with my lovely Praku. And this one will also be colonized by my lovely Praku. God, I'm so happy I got them early on. Alright, so those 2 planets, a 24 and a 16. Let's see here. The 24, it's got decent, okay districts. What about the other one? That actually has pretty decent districts as well. Okay. So, those are going to be fine. Do they have any cool things? A bomb crater? Unblocked Searing Desert gives us 2 generator districts. It'll be fine. And then you're doing your thing as well. Unpause. pause again. Granure data crystals. A Granure data crystal has been recovered on Big Long Number, dating to some 7 million years ago, of course. The data crystal contains partially readable military records pertaining to the planet's invasion. Apparently, the Granure were expecting some measure of armed resistance and were not impressed by the incredibly slow-moving Baul. The record describes the ease of which the Baul's delayed responses were circumvented in a highly derogatory fashion. Well, I'm glad the Granure are dead, because they deserve to be. Alright. Oh, what's this? Oh, you declared your rivalry against me, did you? You can suck all my appendages. Yeah, belligerent. Of course you are. You know what? You are a great physical pain. Or is that your thinking expression? Oh, are you in great physical pain? Or is that your thinking expression? Suck it, Trebek. Alright. Unpause.
Handshake protocols activated.
For right now, I'm going to say no. Right now, I'm going to decline because I need my my influence.
System survey complete. System survey complete. Handshake protocols activated.
No.
Special project complete.
I'm sorry, no. The old god shrines. Deciphering the pictograms of the benefactress shrine was a much smoother process than anticipated. All linguistics involved decipher the language quickly, connecting or clicking in their minds despite its age and complexity. However, the writings are unlikely to make much sense until they are combined with the other writs associated with the rest of the Godhead. I can't believe I got all of it.
Handshake protocols activated. Research complete.
Yes. I'll agree to a non-aggression pact. And I've got coil guns.
Construction complete.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna get the minerals, even though I really would like the idea of upgrading to destroyers. Oh, my edict expired. All these things. Okay, edict expired. I'm gonna get the deep core mining. And... Chuta. I think I'm gonna go ahead... Oh, I've got 7k energy. Yes, the education and recycling campaigns can continue. The Longshore Drifter has gone to the job system. Its crew report a stellar object not unlike the shrines of the Untold is indeed orbiting the star. Great. Research. Unpause. We haven't hit the 10 years yet? We're still doing the extra trade? Excellent. That is wonderful. Oh, you know what? I should totally offer trade. Alloys. $9 a month, eh? Well, let's see here. If we do 10 of that, and 10 of that, 20 of that? There we go. Yeah, so 35 can get us 9 of that a turn for 10 months. Or for 10 years, rather. Yes. Alright, that's going to get me an extra... Now I'm at plus 27 alloys a month. What about you? You like me a whole bunch. Yes, we're friendly. What kind of alloys do you have? I could do 12. Well, let's do 10 a month with you. Energy. 1, 2. Minerals. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. There we go. Bam. Oh, look. Hole in the ground, huh? Orbital telemetry shows a massive impact crater on the surface of Fulaz Va. It was not caused by a meteorite strike, and as the crater is surprisingly deep in proportion to its diameter, in fact, the actual depth cannot yet be determined, as the shaft is choked by rocks debris of the past wave and swung down, blocking any further orbital scans. It appears that a conventional excavation is the only way to find out what lies below. Sweet. You are over here. Well then, I'll just have to grab that. Where, oh, where are we now? Alright, so you are doing that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to continue my loop. You are going to do your mining there, and then you are going to grab that. Then we'll grab that. And then we'll have this whole area. Oh. Now, this is going to be the fetish system. And this will be our fetish hub. And this will be our fetish colony. And this will be our fetish burrow. Now, this is a 24-tile world that shall be colonized by some Otaku. And this has got a lot of energy on it, so that'll be excellent. Then over here, our fetish colony. It's got average, it's 21 size. We'll go ahead and colonize that. Oh, I'm out of alloys. Oh dear. I actually am running out of things. Alloys and consumer goods. Well then. Can I get... That's lovely. Can I trade for consumer goods? Wow. You do not have many consumer goods, do you? Okay, so you don't have much. Unpause. Alright. They obviously said yes. Oh, I've got more things happening, don't I? They said yes. They said yes. Did I already do this thing? Yeah. I already said acknowledge that, and we're doing that. So now, let me see if I can get some good deals out of my allies. Consumer goods. Yes. That gets us what we need there. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be... they're still in the positives. I can truly still get things with you? Can I get... Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I don't think they're going to... We're rivalry. We're rivalries, bub. What are you thinking? Well, you know. My technology is very superior to yours. Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. Okay, so I need 200 more. No, you don't have any. What about alloys? Nope. I guess... Do you have any more consumer goods than that? You do. Excellent. I need them. Well, I've got food. There we go. Oh no, they've got a rivalry going. Everyone's gonna hate the tentacle monsters. I mean, they're a bandit kingdom, so I don't blame them. Oh, who's insulting me? Oh, your bizarre love of alien creatures is a sickness. Yeah, well, you have no idea. Alright, in a couple months, I'll have 200 alloys, and then I'll be able to colonize another world.
They can talk, and they want to talk to us.
Oh, the Urquan hierarchy. Well, for anybody who's ever played Star Control... I brings greetings from Empress Vaku, the undisputed ruler of the Urquan hierarchy. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs. Yeah. Oh, look. Another authoritarian, militarist, materialist. And apparently they have got an abandoned gateway in their territory. There they are. Alright, so the next race is going to be how much of
Special
this
project complete.
can I gobble up? So how much of this can I gobble up before they expand out and grab me? I don't think I'll want to go past this. I mean, this is all cool and all, but this will be the limits, this arm over here. So we're going to grab these, and then I'm going to swing over here and start waka 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 waka. After days of activities that can best be termed as fiddling, our science officer has retrieved the Doctrine of the Undaunted, a textile scroll coated with a sturdy plastic polymer. Fascinating. Alright, go down there. Deja vu dig. Oh, jeez. Scans have uncovered an artificial chamber deep within the surface. Its purpose and origin are unknown. Magnification revealed an excavation shaft leading from the surface to a subterranean vault. Further analysis requires sending an expedition
Situation log updated.
down to the surface. Yep. That's a thing I'm sure I'll do at some point. Okay, so that's this over here. Oh, cool. The old gods are present.
System survey complete.
Research. We're building all these. That works. Alright, still working. Okay, here is Hey, look, colony ship. Ooh. A faction has been founded by our governor. Call themselves the Council of Technologists? Isn't that already a thing? Don't you do that already? Yep. Oh, Praku, you are marvelous. Alright. Another Grunur Dedicrystal has been unearthed. How much more am I about to hate you? Detailing a series of military orders, including the coordinates of another former Baal colony, our archaeologists, eager to further unravel the history of these two foes, are uploading the data now. Third time's the charm, eh?
Situation log updated.
Track. Go to. Oh, over here, huh? Oh, look at this. How convenient. You're just sitting there. Well, check out the project, and then check out the anomaly. I'm probably gonna have to grab that soon. Alright, carrying on.
Special project complete.
The science officer has reported back with the Longshore Drifters' findings about the shrine. They recognize early on that a text of some logographic script is inlaid in the walls of heavily distorted by layers of translucent lacquer. Initial attempts to unscramble the text, relying on the raw processing power of the Longshore Drifters' computers to reconstruct the text from plain images, proves fruitless, as it was simply too distorted in place to place in any known lingual family tree. Next, the crew of the Longshore Drifter attempted bombarding the lacquer with light of varying wavelengths and intensity, but no beneficial reactions were observed. Eventually, our science officer apparently considered physically separating the lacquer from the inlaid text, but realized that the strange glyphs would doubtlessly have been made misshapen to begin with, only to assume their proper shape when viewed correctly through the lens of the lacquer. Our science officer was about to call the mission a failure when, looking up as they irritably paced along the edges of the circular space, they realized that discrete lines and cohesive texts were momentarily forming before their eyes, melting away only to be replaced by new lines. Not long after, they had the ceiling, walls, and floor imaged in a spiral pattern. Texts from other shrines would help us piece it all together. Fascinating. Alright, so, the Old Gods Revelation. The complete doctrine of the Old Gods, for that is what the recovered texts have been regarded as, dwarfing the fairy tale scrapes upon which the old consentical religions were found, is as shockingly revelatory as it is revolutionary. With only a little bit of creative interpretation, it is clear that the people of Kink were meant for great things, guided by the strong hand of a religious leader. Our path is one to godhood, but our past is littered with the prophecies unfulfilled and sin born of ignorance. Redemption is ephemeral. So, I can suppress the findings, which will get me 80 influence and is the end of this chain. I can monetize the findings, which gives me 1,500 energy credits. But what can we learn from this? I can get myself some science, or I can walk in the footsteps of the divine, which will shift my ethics towards spiritualist. I really don't want to do that. Honestly, the one that works best for me is to suppress the findings and get 80 influence points. Yep. We have developed a new skill, Adaptable. Okay. Well, yeah. We officially have 211 influence. You know, for being in a race, I'm definitely not racing very quickly. Alright, so we have... This one is 14. This one is 21. Braku! Ho! I could have sworn this one's already been... Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Alright. Oh, hey. We still have an archaeology thing here, which I cannot excavate because I do not yet own the system. Alright. You know what? You need something to do. Let's go up here and learn all about this anomaly. If you've still got nothing to do, you can come over here and learn about that anomaly. Or maybe I should reverse that, since this anomaly is actually in my territory. Initial analysis of an asteroid's composition points towards potentially interesting findings. Yeah, okay, so do that. That'll get you whatever the heck this is, and then I will be able to carry on. Starbase. Unpause. How many of these? 1, 2, 3. Yep. We have a bunch of these guys growing. Yeah, colony ships take a while. They take 360. I mean, they take a full year to manufacture. So, me getting all hot and bothered about this, while understandable, is not necessary. I don't have enough alloys to just throw them around willy-nilly. Wait.